the press should unite and put forward again its proposals for reforms in the media and press freedom. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Zaid Ibrahim, says just because the press had engaged the government 10 years ago to push for media freedom, it did not mean they should stop trying to push for changes.
Put forth the proposal to the government where you take responsibility for certain things. You can't get everything in one go. Progress never achieved in one sweep, broad sweep. It's always incremental. Why don't you suggest something that makes you accountable and responsible for something? Whilst there may be certain changes in the laws because of that proposal, maybe, I don't know. And you must not assume that ministers are not reasonable people. You must not. You must try. You must try and engage. You know? I believe if you have a good proposal, and this is your commitment to the free press, then the government then will say, maybe if we have confidence that you can take care of that aspect of it, we will let you regulate yourself. Not all of it. Not necessarily a repeal of everything. But as I've said, but the idea until today, no takers. So if you talk about reform and change, you must have a plan.
He told a gathering of journalists, writers, bloggers and civil society at the National Press Club Sunday that it was easy to blame the state of the media on the so-called repressive laws. However, he says that it is important for the press to be honest and look at itself and take responsibility. Zaid says, in order to replace laws like the Printing Presses and Publications Act and the Official Secrets Act, there has to be an alternative mechanism in place, otherwise there would be anarchy.
You want to replace something, it has to be replaced with a mechanism. You cannot say repeat, then who's responsible? You see, you cannot say take off all this provision of control, then somebody has to manage the process. Does it make sense to you? If we repeal control of the government of the press, then who controls the press? There has to be some mechanism. Otherwise there will be anarchy. If it is self-regulating, then be it, so be it. Propose something. Propose something. I feel that you want to replace something in existence that is present. You must offer some solution, a mechanism that will address the concerns of those who believe that those provisions should stay.
He believes that the Prime Minister wants to see reforms in all areas, including the media. Datuk Zaid Ibrahim, The Star, Malaysia.